Trust you're enjoying your festive season, probably counting down the days to 2025, prepping for the New Year's Eve celebrations. But there's lots of racing in between to look forward to, and right now it's time for us to concentrate on Hollywoodbets Scottsville on Sunday. Hello from me, Rouvaun Smit. Thanks for joining me on A Sure Thing, as I'm about to share my thoughts, views and sentiments regarding this 8-race program that gets underway at 12:35, and it starts off with 2 maiden juvenile plates. And let me just remind you too that you need to have your Hollywoodbet punted challenge selections on by 12:30. That's the cutoff. If you're not on by then, unfortunately, you can't get your free entry in. Take the bet slip once you've completed your selections, because that's the one thing that puts you in line for the big cash incentive prize if you were to pick all the winners. Right, let's get into the action. First race, maiden juvenile plate for fillies to be run over 1,000 metres. 8 runners to contest race 1. I'm looking no further than number 4, Belle of Anglers. Matthew Thackeray rides for Mike Miller. This all showed lots of toe first time out. I think any amount of improvement can be expected on the strength of that performance. To me, the one to beat. For second, I'm going with number 6, Hollywood Heiress. Calvin Abib rides for Robbie Hill. This one also has a run under the belt, albeit a moderate one. This one will also improve first to second run. And then there are lots of first-timers that are also contesting the first race. So for third, I'm going with a first-timer where the stable jockey is riding, and that is Tristan Godden for Mike Miller. This is the sister to Fun Zone, and we know Fun Zone here in Cape Town is no slouch. This one costs 225,000, and I'm going for that one for third. And then the most expensive one for fourth, and that's number 8, Melchana Mo. 4, 6, 5 and 8, the numbers in the opener. Race 2 on the card, maiden juvenile plate with just 7 runners will contest this 1,000 metre event. And again, here's a horse that does seem to stand out on form based on the runs it's had to date, and that's number 5, Hold the Key. I think this one definitely holds the key to the outcome of this race. 2 very good seconds, a very speedy sort. Further improvement expected. I'm looking no further. That to me will be the one they all have to beat. For second, I'm going with number 1, Atlantic Breeze. This one finished just over 2 lengths behind Hold the Key, so that one will improve to finish in the money again. Likewise, number 6, Blackjack Randall, another one who's held by Hold the Key. I also think that one will improve. And then in between, I'm putting in a first-timer, number 2, Larius Lacus. Now, this is the brother to Tuafei. Matthew Thackeray rides for Mike Miller. So, the numbers that I'm looking at going for in race 2 are 5, 1, 2 and 6. Third race of the day is a maiden plate, 3-year-old fillies, to be run over 1,100 metres. Here we also have a few first-timers, a few lightly raced horses. But as I went through it and I got to number 5, Wings of Josephine, I was sold. Because this horse fly jumped out of the pens last time out, but recovered quickly to go and sit on the heels of the early speed. That was a very good improved performance last time out. This one has a claiming 4-kilo Appy on board, coupled with the fact that this is Glenn Cotson's only runner for the day, and this horse is having its third run after rest. You see, everything is just pointing in number 5, Wings of Josephine's favour, so I'm going with that one ahead of 9, Sunker Wakan. I think I repeated the penultimate could bring this one into the shake-up, and then the 2 that's returning from arrest, 13, Are You Sure, and 12, Queen Fen. If they're not in either the run, I think both of them could run into the money. 5, 9, 13, 12 are the numbers I'm looking at in race number 3. Race 4 is a maiden plate where 8 runners will face the starter at the 1,500 metre mark, and I thought this was a pretty weak maiden field. In the end, I had to make a choice as to who I'm going with, and I decided to go with number 3, Black Platina, as my first choice selection. Craig Zaki will be riding this one. If you look at the form, in fact, the Stipes report last time out said lost a shoe, but this horse raced up handy. I think there will be further improvement to come. I also think it's a jockey strike with Craig Zaki on board, so that's the horse I think I'm going to go with as my first choice, ahead of number 2, Lightning Fork. This horse was disappointing last time out, but improvement can be expected because this horse is having its third run after rest. For third, I'm going with number 5, Doing Time. Calvin Abib back on board, and if you look at the winning form, right on top of the form that is shown in the winning form, you'll see that when Calvin Abib rode this horse ran third. So I'm going to give that one third again in this lineup. And for fourth, I'm going with number 4, Many Waters. So 3, 2, 5 and 4 are the numbers in race 4. Race 5 on the programme, a maiden plate for 3-year-old fillies, where 11 runners will face the starter at the 1600-metre mark. And yeah, I thought there are a couple of them that does have chances. Number 1, Nautical Landing, is definitely one that one can put on the shortlist. This one set the pace in its last 2 starts, was just touched off last time out, caught in the shadow of the post, and I think this horse can be rewarded for consistency. Horse like 6 Terminal Velocity, also another one that one can make a case for. This one is the full sister to Full Velocity, and with Craig Zaki on board, coming back from a rest, if not in need of it, can be fresh and run a very good forward race. Number 7, Greenlight Queen, is another one. Tries further with moderate form, may just improve over the extra. Then there's number 8, Sonata Samaritan. Now this horse improved with each and every run. This horse likes to race just on the heels of the early speed. I think with the Appy on board, who's gotten to know this one well, I'm going to make that one my first choice to win it, and I'm going for 8, Sonata Samaritan, ahead of number 1, Nautical Landing. For 3rd, I'm going with 9, and for 4th, I'm going with number 11. So 8, 1, 9, 11 are the numbers I'm going with in race number 5. 6th race on the programme is a merit-rated 76 handicap. A small field of just 7 will contest this 1400-metre contest. And when I was going through the form and I got to number 3, Terminator, I thought to myself, to me, banker, if I'm getting involved in any of the exotics on Sunday afternoon. This horse brings solid Cape Town form to Durban. I mean, if you look at that last run, this horse ran an absolute cracker in its post-maiden effort at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth when finishing 3rd. The horse that finished just ahead of it has subsequently come out and won. So to me, that kind of Cape Town form, and I mean this time of the year, Cape Town form is very strong. I'm going with 3, Terminator, to win it, ahead of 5, Tea Time Tipple. Sean Veal riding here for Stuart Ferry. A model of consistency, should run into the money again. For 3rd, I'm going with 6, Josephine Hot Snake, and for 4th, number 4, Mr. Nimbles. 3, 5, 6, and 4 are the numbers I'm going with in race 6. Race 7, I thought, was a very, very nice race. And this race is one of those races where you could go over and over and over it, and every time you'll probably come out with a different first choice. I mean, if you start from the top, number 1, Get in the Queue, set the pace over the course and distance last time out, was staying on in the closing stages. The horse that finished 2nd that day has subsequently come out and won, so there's a strong case for number 1. Number 3, Beautiful Rania, has a claiming Appy on board, comes in with 53. That gets knocked down to 49 kilos. I think this horse, on recent form, definitely must go into the shortlist. Likewise, number 5, One Smart Cookie, solid form, another one for the shortlist. But when I turned the page in the winning form and I got to number 7, Lucrative, Dean Kannemeyer, Craig Zaki, I thought, nope, that's one for me. If you look at the form, in the winning form, right on top you'll see Craig Zaki Road, winner. 2 runs after that, Craig Zaki Road, winner. So Craig Zaki is unbeaten on number 7, Lucrative. To me, that's the kind of horse I'll go for. Kannemeyer is doing well. This horse has got honest form, so I'm going for 7, Lucrative, to win it. Ahead of number 10, Go Like Flow, who also brings very, very good solid Cape Town form to Durban. I know this horse very well. He's quite a speedy sort, and the form line of that last start has been franked, so that one goes in. For 3rd, I'm going with 1, Get in the Queue, and for 4th, number 3, Beautiful Rania. 7, 10, 1 and 3. Those are the numbers in race 7, which takes us on to the 8th and final, and the last race on the programme is scheduled to run at 16:40. And when I got to this race, I went all the way through to number 7, Mar del Plata, and I thought, okay, let's see if we can put that form line to the test, because this horse won last time out. It was a gutsy win. But in the interim, this horse has picked up a £2 penalty for that win. A nose behind that one in 2nd was number 1, Hope is Power. This one is a kilo better off at the weights, plus it has a claiming Appy on board. To me, more than enough to turn the tables. I'm going with 1, Hope is Power, to win the last of the afternoon, ahead of 4, Jet Legacy. I think this one, if one look at the form last time out, was challenging strongly but got beaten by a horse called Connery. who's just been winning race after race after race in Durban. So that one gets the verdict for second. For third, I'm going with 7, Mar del Plata. And for fourth, I'm going with 8. 1, 4, 7, and 8 are the numbers I'm going with in the last of the afternoon. And that's it for racing on Sunday, the 29th of December at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Find the winners. Best of luck for the Hollywoodbet Punter Challenge. Look forward to seeing you next time. From me, Rouvaun Smit. Cheers for now.